People desired a white person with whom they could identify, says Riley Keough. We frequently received notes like that one. Riley Keough is not the kind to retreat to her trailer during filming. She met her future husband, stuntman Ben Smith Peterson, in 2013 while filming Mad Max: Fury Road in Namibia. She published a beautiful love letter about the encounter for Vogue Australia in May. Soon later, in the Pine Ridge Oglala Lakota Indian Reservation on the South Dakota state line, she became friends with two extras named Franklin Sue Bob and Bill Reddy while they were working on Andrea Arnold's American Honey. During succeeding summers, she traveled back to the reserve with Gina Gamel, her close friend and co-producer. These connections culminated in War Pony, which took home the Pommy Dog and the Camera d'Or at Cannes for Best Debut Feature Picture. In retrospect, the friendship was intense, according to Keough. I don't know, but I think that for whatever reason, all of us were supposed to meet and go through this together. But it was incredibly easy. I spent the entire summer hanging out with them, getting to know more of their friends and families, and enjoying Pine Ridge. We were all making art while we were in our 20 seconds. Frank was performing his music. Gina and I were basically always experimenting with filmmaking in one form or another. I recall that we brought a VR camera with us. Frank has music videos made by us. I don't think I ever said, let's make a movie, even once. It just sort of appeared out of nowhere. It might be oddly simple to forget that Riley Keough is the granddaughter of Elvis Presley and Priscilla Presley and the daughter of the late Lisa Marie Presley. Her filmography is impressive enough to surpass the nearby celebrity gossip. She appeared in 2 films in the 2018 season alone, David Robert Mitchell's Under the Silver Globe and Lars von Trier's The House That Jack Built, both of which had her playing the most horrifyingly killed victim. Her decisions are bold. In the 2020 black comedy Zola, which was inspired by a popular Twitter thread and the related Rolling Stone piece Zola Tells All, the real story behind the greatest stripper saga ever tweeted, she shone brightly on film. The only movie based on a Twitter conversation is still that one. Her cinematic credits sometimes resemble a directory of independent filmmakers. She collaborated with Steven Soderbergh on the films Magic Mike, Lucky Logan, and The Girlfriend Experience, as well as with Trey Edward Schultz on the film It Comes at Night, Wash Westmoreland on the film Earthquake Bird, and Antonio Campos on the film The Devil All the Time. Gina Gamel, a British-Australian, and Keough initially crossed paths at a Hollywood outdoor showing of Mary Harron's American Psycho. In 2017, they collaborated to create the production business Felix Culpa. It's a Latin phrase that implies that a string of bad things will ultimately result in something better. It feels natural. Benjamin Keough committed suicide in 2020, and Lisa Marie Presley, Keough's mother, passed away unexpectedly in January at the age of 54. Our connection developed quickly and beautifully when we were introduced by mutual acquaintances, according to Gamel. I believe that our friendship serves as the foundation for all of our endeavors, whether it be founding our business or producing, writing, or directing together. The friendship continually comes up. After meeting the most incredible boys and storytellers on the American Honey set, Keough sent Gamel a message, which she distinctly recalls. Keough chuckles, Frank and Bill are amazing and wondrously inconsistent storytellers. Over the years, we began documenting events. Our friends, as well as the things we heard and witnessed at Pine Ridge, motivated us. And eventually, we began to take it more seriously. Let's try to write something, I said. And so we decided to write. Keough switches to the other side of the camera in War Pony. It's difficult to imagine a more confident and exciting start. The movie, which Keough, Gamel, Franklin, Sue Bob, and Bill Reddy co-wrote, is about 2 Lakota boys, Matho, 12, played by Lydanian Crazy Thunder, and Bill, 23, played by Jojo Baptized Whiting. Bill, who is already a father of 2 kids, considers himself to be a hustler whose most recent strategy to get rich quick depends on getting a poodle named Beast and breeding it. To that purpose, he buys the cute dog with the $1,000 he was going to use to free the mother of his first child from jail. Meanwhile, Matho balances a combative father and infatuation on a girl in his math class and feelings that border on religion for a children's book of magic spells he finds. The 2 protagonists are kept separated for the majority of the running time in a setting marked by stifling poverty, drug use, and, against all odds, community. It was a challenging presentation for possible financiers who couldn't grasp the film that Keough and co-director Gamel were trying to make, since it was harsh and gritty with a weirdly feel-good feeling of survival.